Hi friends, so now we're in the kitchen and let's make our moon cakes for little Star. So our moon cakes will be pancakes, and when we're finished, we should have a few of the phases of the moon. Let's do the full moon shape, a half moon shape, and a crescent moon shape. So we're going to make a simple pancake batter, and if you have pancake mix in your pantry, we can use that, or we can make it from scratch like I'm going to do today. So we're going to need flour and sugar and salt and baking powder and baking soda, and we'll need some wet ingredients which we'll add in a separate bowl, and that'll be oil and 2 eggs, vanilla and milk. And we'll then mix the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients, stir it up, make our pancakes, and enjoy. So gather those ingredients and we'll see you back here. So let's start mixing our dry ingredients for our moon cakes. And we'll need a bowl. To start, we'll add our 1.5 cups of flour. So this is a 1 cup measure. So I'll take flour to fill 1 of these. 1 and a half. So halfway full. And a half. Halfway full. And then we'll need 3 tablespoons of sugar. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. Okay, so that's 3 tablespoons of sugar. Yay. And then we'll need some salt. And with salt, I just take my hand and I go like this. Boop. Just a little bit of salt. And a teaspoon of baking soda. This is my teaspoon size. It's smaller than the tablespoon size teaspoon. And just 1 of those. 1. And then we'll need our baking powder. And I need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So again, I'll use my small side, not the tablespoon side, the teaspoon side. 1, 2. 2 baking powder. And I'm just going to take my whisk or a spoon and stir. And I'm going to set this aside. We'll do the wet ingredients next. Okay, friends, so we had our dry ingredients. We put those to the side, and now we'll do our wet ingredients. First thing we'll start with is our 2 eggs. Oh, we get to crack an egg 2 times. Crack. That's 1, 2, 2 eggs. And to that, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of oil. So remember, we used the small side last time. That was the teaspoon. Now we're going to use the big side, which is the tablespoon. And we'll do this 3 times. So this is 1, 2, 3. And does everyone notice how the wet is different from the dry? The dry was powdery and the wet is pouring, liquidy. Okay, so then we're going to add 1.5 cups of milk. So this is 1.5 of milk. Pour this in to the oil and the eggs. Perfect. Now we're going to add vanilla. Smells so good. Smells like cookies. Smells like baking. 1 teaspoon vanilla. Oh, that's the little side. 1. Ooh. Okay, so that's 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And now we're going to stir that with the whisk again or a spoon. And that's our wet ingredients. So now what we'll do is we will add the wet ingredients into our dry ingredients. Here it goes. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to stir it in gently. Moon cakes for little Star. Okay. Who would you make moon cakes for? Would you make them for Mom? Or brother or sister? Or Dad? Or Grandma and Grandpa? Miss Lauren? Okay, so our moon cakes are ready to go on the pan and cook them up so that we can eat them. All right, so the next thing we'll do is to cook them on the stovetop. Hi friends, so now we have our wet ingredients added to the dry and we have our finished pancake batter. We're going to cook them up in a pan. So I'm heating a pan on the stove and I'm going to add about a tablespoon of oil to the pan. So your grown-up can do this for you. You can tell them what to do. All right, so that's our oil in the pan and our pancake batter that's ready to go. Drop some in, or you can do it this way. Just like that. For our 3 phases of the moon that we'll do today. So we're going to have a full moon shape, a half moon shape, and a crescent moon shape. And we'll cook these up and make the shapes out from them and enjoy it. So that's that, friends. We made mooncakes together today, and it was so much fun. So we made our mooncakes, and we cut them into our shapes of the moon. We have our full moon, half moon, and crescent moon. And I put out maple syrup and butter. And these are all of the faces that you could make. Have a great day, friends.